Here today with Cal State San Bernardino, the number 1 seed on the men's basketball tournament. They advanced to the finals of the 2022 CCAA men's basketball tournament after a 94-69 victory over the number 5 seed Cal State Dominguez Hills. With us today, we have head coach Andy Newman. On his right, we have Brandon Napper. On his left, we have Darius Lubaum. Coach Newman, can you just take us through your thoughts on today's game?
Yeah, I thought it was a really well-fought battle for Dominguez Hills. They're a tough team. They always play us really tough. And in the first half, we were kind of going back and forth, and we'd make a run, and they'd get it back, and we'd make a run, and they'd get it back. And so the first half was tough. And then finally, we were able to kind of get over the hump in the second half, put some stops together, get some rebounds. And then, the way these guys are playing right now offensively is pretty scary. So if we can get to a point where we stop trading baskets with teams, we can really start to separate. And that's what you saw in the second half with just our defensive effort and our rebounding really kind of carrying us to the victory.
As you mentioned, very good out there. You guys, offense on display once again. Last game, I think you guys put up, 109 or something again?
Yeah.
And 70 points in the second half. So seeing this one again, very impressive. But also got to make mention, when I look through that box score, I see the two guys brought with you 54 combined points from your backcourt. Yeah. Talk to me a little about that before I ask each of them.
Yeah, no, these guys are really fun to coach. They make me look like I know what I'm doing. And so it's really fun. There are a lot of times, we'll be calling plays or whatever, and I'll sit down and I'll go, the only reason that play's good is because Brandon Napper's on the other end or Darius Lubaum is on it. So they're great, and they're really fun. I mean, these two guys obviously playing together. They're doing a great job of finding each other, and sometimes it's Roe finding Brandon, sometimes Brandon finding Roe. You saw that today, and having two guys that really know how to play and make plays not just for themselves but for other people, it really makes it fun. Really makes playing basketball fun. So these two guys are the reason. I'm telling you, having guards like this, I might stay in coaching forever. If I could do that.
Well, let's talk a little bit about Brandon Napper's night. First to start, Brandon, I just want to hear a little bit about it. 34 points out there, second most in CCAA tournament history, 8 3-pointers. But maybe the number that popped out to me when I looked through that more than anything else, 9 assists. Just tell me about the all-around game that you were helping teammates, you're putting the ball in the hoop. What happened? What was that going on for you tonight?
First, I got to thank my coach, and then my teammates. I mean, go out there, call out a play, and we executed. I mean, my teammates will find me, and I'll find them. So I got to give praise to that, and that's the reason why we won today. I'm
going to make you talk about one of your teammates specifically. We have Darius over there. Darius just earned CCAA Defensive Player of the Year. Yeah. But I look through that box score for him. I see 20 points out there. I see 8 of 10 shooting. Talk to me about your teammate, your backcourt mate, and how his performance was out there tonight.
Right. He just showed that he can do more than anything on the defensive side. I mean, he can score. He can run the offense. He can do a lot. I mean, he can lead the team. So that's one thing he showed out there today, and there's going to be plenty more games that he can show that.
Like that. Hey, Darius, I want to focus in on that defense/offense for you out there. I look through this box score. I see the second half. Dominguez Hills shot 33%. Meanwhile, San Bernardino shoots 62%. What helped click in for you guys at halftime? I guess both offensively and defensively, where you guys turned up the intensity on both sides of the court.
Let me step in. Don't say everything that was said at halftime.
No.
I want to keep my job.
It was all 5 guys. We all knew, we know what it looks like to play with energy and to fly around and to, be in help. And when one guy falls, the next guy's there to make up for his mistake or whatever. And we had to hustle. We had to hustle to the ball first, and that's what we did in the second half, and that's why we got to separate.
Okay, yeah. I got a question for you. This is a little bit of a hypothetical, but if you had the choice for your team to score 95 or hold a team below 65, which way are you going?
Below 65.
Below 65.
Your coach is sitting right next to you. The answer was given before I asked the question.
There's a lot of pressure on that answer, no doubt.
Well, I love the energy out there for you guys. We'll get a chance to see you guys take on the number 3 seed, Cal State San Marcos, in the final. We've seen some good battles out there throughout the year between the teams. We know the top of the CCAA is as good as anybody, as we have the number 1 team in the region facing the number 3 team in the region as well. So we look forward to seeing you guys back at the championship game tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Thank you, Coach, and thank you, guys.
Thank you.